Hello and welcome to Uncommon Starcraft Into the Forge, episode 82. I'm your host Casey, and today we're gonna get a little bit better at Starcraft. So we're gonna get right into it today. We're continuing our removal of the all army hotkey. It's had its hits or misses. There's times where I'm not reacting nearly as fast, and then there's times where not having everything on the same key is really helpful. Like when I place units across the map, I'm not pulling them back every time I want to control my army. So it's hit or miss. It's still going to take a lot of work, and that's what we're going to do today. So let's get right into this. I have my notes up. We're going to focus on build orders, supply blocks, better engagements, and of course the removal of that all army key. Scroll down, make sure I have my builds up, ready to reference. And a little bit of water. So, it is a TVP on KCK, Core Hall Carnage Knockout. There's a lot of potential spawns for the enemy here, a lot of places I need to be aware of. Start off by holding the worker key, setting our camera hotkeys on our natural and our third, and the enemy can spawn in one of these three locations. Alright, there we go. Get that started. Now this course side of the map brings me at a disadvantage for add-ons, but it's sure something that isn't going to determine whether I win or lose. Alright, here we put down our first racks. Right after this we need to build our gas. And just kind of watch out, see where he's coming from. We're on 19 workers. As long as this guy doesn't put down a pylon, we're going to continue as normal.
Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
All right. Let's go see what he's doing. He's had plenty of time to scout me. A lot of gateways.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Add-on complete.
I'm listening.
complete. Not enough additional not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off. In the pipe, 5x5.
Base
Ready
is
for
under
dust off.
attack.
Waiting on you. Let's go. Dropping off. Now what? Waiting on you.
Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack.
It's kind of an early push for him. Don't know what he expects out of that. But let's go ahead and put some defenses up.
Not enough minerals. Insufficient. Add-on complete. Not enough energy. Insufficient rescue. Not enough.
Let's see what's going on.
Add-on complete. Insufficient rescue gas. Upgrade complete. Mineral field. Insufficient rescue gas. Not enough energy. Additional supply. Not enough energy. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots. Not enough energy. Additional supply depots required. Mineral field depleted. Not enough energy. Upgrade Upgrade complete.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Ready for dust off.
Research. Our SCVs are under attack. Upgrade. Not enough minerals. Research complete. Not enough mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals. Add-on complete. Upgrade complete. Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Your forces not enough minerals. Attack. Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted.
Picking up.
Mineral field depleted.
Now what?
Alright, I think I'm winning.
Ready for dust off.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough energy. Insufficient rescue.
Reporting for action.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready for dust off.
Insufficient rescue gas.
Picking up or dropping off.
Those storms. Oh man, those storms.
Not enough energy. Insufficient gasoline gas.
Ready for dust off.
Insufficient gasoline gas. Not enough energy.
Light flight's here. Waiting on you.
Add-on complete. Insufficient gasoline gas.
Attention!
Upgrade. Insufficient gasoline gas.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough. Not enough energy. Mineral field depleted. Not add-on complete. Mineral field complete.
As you say. Perfect. Initiating.
Not enough minerals. Mineral field.
Oh. Well then, let's see what happened. So, storms whooped my butt. Let's see how that actually went down. Because he took, I think, every major's engagement favorably. So we're just going to fast forward, kind of watch the army value, look for the big supply blocks. I think I beat a lot of supply blocks. Zoom out. So storms are gross, but I do need to do a better job of pre-splitting against them. Several times there, especially when I engaged up here, I could have sent an army this direction while sending an army up here for the inevitable push. And I would have baited several storms. So it looks like here I'm out macroing him. I have a lot of production. And this is kind of what I felt like the entire time. There was almost never anything here. I don't see what he was building up to. I saw the one Colossus, but I caught it at the perfect time, out of position. The army supply difference just kind of stays the same the entire time. Absolutely disgusting, if you will. And maybe when I'm in a big blob, I just need to peel it off and send it over here. So that was all he had. So here I come in near max army, and I swear he takes the favorable engagement here. I'm really going to take a look at that when I see GG tracker. He doesn't expand past 3. If we look at the income, I've got a disgusting lead. You can see I'm again maxed out, and I didn't do anything with this army. But I always had another one back at home ready to push. I think that's what was key, and that was an absolute great hit on his part. Now, what did he see? What was it that made him quit? That's my question. Because he was winning. If he just expanded, I think he would have had this. So I had expanded twice. I was about to take another one. If I take a look again, I'm going to pause this at 50 something. Okay, so he left the game. oversaturated here. Almost out here. Should be completely out here. Warping in a couple pylons. He's supply blocked. I feel like he just almost had something else to do. Like, that's the only explanation I have for it, is there was more stuff for him to do. If I go back just a bit, I'll take a look at his vision. He didn't see my extra bases. Okay, slow it down. He saw the base there. He saw the base there. Were these like observers? Observers. Warp prism. Good position on that warp prism. This is where he quit. So maybe he's seen that I was expanding. I can't tell you. I'm gonna have to go with he felt like he had something to do. Somewhere else he had to be. Didn't really feel like a win. Felt like Marines butting up against Storms. So take a quick look at how the spinning was. It felt pretty good. I don't know if I made enough production when I needed it. I felt pretty good on those expansions. In the end, I had a master level spending. So just a pretty straightforward and odd game. I would have loved to do more damage in the main base. I was sitting out another attack in that direction, but he did have all the right units to combat it. So a couple storms, and he would have maybe taken it eventually, or maybe my production would have just outplayed it. And that's one thing I really did enjoy in that game, is I was producing at home, and every time I lost an army, I had another one waiting for me just to send forward. So hey, thanks for watching. Long way to go. Couple wins, couple losses. Working on that all army hotkey. So hey, have a beautiful Starcraft night. Go play some Starcraft.